Since the advent of the tornado warning in 1948, there have been a number of tornadoes that have gone unwarned and caused damage, but none compared to the 1990 F5 tornado in Plainfield, Illinois, that only had a tornado warning issued after it had lifted off the ground. On August 28, 1990, at around 3:15 p.m., the only ever recorded F5 or EF5 tornado in the month of August in the United States touched down just northwest of the town of Plainfield, Illinois, and started on a southwest track towards the city. Almost immediately upon touchdown, the tornado rapidly strengthened to F3 strength before striking a subdivision just southeast of where it had touched down, causing one fatality. Just after hitting the subdivision, the tornado reached F5 strength, ripping entire mature corn stalks out of the ground and removing several inches of topsoil. After that, the tornado headed towards Plainfield, Illinois at F4 strength. At that time, the football team for the Plainfield High School was practicing out on the field. The coaches saw lightning in the distance, so they told their players to go inside a hallway to take shelter. At that same time, the girls' volleyball team for Plainfield High School was practicing in one of the gyms for their home opener later that evening. Their head coach had a weird feeling and yelled at the girls to get out of the gym and take shelter in the hallway. Just as the volleyball coach closed the door for the gym, the door was ripped off the hinges and they watched the gym they were just in collapse from the tornado. Much of the school was destroyed by the tornado, which killed a science teacher who died when a tractor trailer was blown into his classroom, and 2 maintenance workers also died inside the building. In total, the tornado was on the ground for 16 miles and reached widths of about a half mile wide, causing 29 fatalities throughout its entire track. Now, many things changed in the aftermath of this Plainfield tornado because it was entirely unwarned until it had already dissipated. After this tornado, it was decided that the Chicago office would no longer produce forecasts for all of Illinois and some of Indiana. They gave forecasting responsibilities to Indianapolis, Paducah, Kentucky, the Quad Cities, St. Louis, and then created a second NWS office in Illinois to help reducing the workload for Chicago. In addition, this tornado was one of the driving factors for the NextRad radar update, which was already in process, but it was vastly sped up after this tornado went completely unwarned. In addition, because of this tornado, it is becoming common practice for National Weather Service meteorologists to issue too many tornado warnings and be wrong than to not issue a tornado warning and have it be catastrophic.